all love to make those dishes that make people happy.
Tonight we're making some bacon-wrapped green beans.
Putting this tenderloin on.
I'm gonna roast these carrots.
Barbecue beef brisket.
This stuff's gonna be delicious.
My kids are gonna freak out. Best dinner ever.
Now it's the downtime and the fun time.
I could go hang out with my family.
Have a cocktail, relax by the pool.
Absolutely perfect.
Check out this beauty.
Food brings people together. It's the one thing we all share all over the planet.
Hello, hello. Check 1 2. Check, check. Check. Check, check. Hello. Check, check. 1 2. Check, check. Hello, hello. 1 and 2. YouTube sound check. YouTube sound check. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Ni hao Sky, ni hao Yvonne. Check, check. Google Meet, check. Hi Tina, can you hear me? Please let me know. Check, check. Hello, hello. Looks like okay. Hi Meriden, ni hao. Great. Alright Tina, we're gonna start in about 8 minutes. So 8 minutes. Okay, hi Wesley. So if you're on Google Meet, please mute the audio on YouTube so that we don't have two audios. Right, if you're on Google Meet, please mute the audio on YouTube. And we have, let me just do a quick test. We're playing in Kahoot today, so hopefully it's gonna work. Oops, a little bit off. I think it's fine. Hi Wesley, ni hao. Can you hear me?
Yeah, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. We'll wait for a couple of more minutes. We'll start at 1:10. Hopefully there will be more people joining us. Hi Anna, 你好。哦。你好 Olivia. If you want to play the Kahoot later on, more like online with everybody else, you can join a Google Meet now. I think we can maybe take 1 or 2 more people on a Google Meet. We are starting at 6 minutes, so let's just wait for a little bit. And if you are on Google Meet, hopefully you can hear me, and you need to mute the audio on YouTube. Otherwise, it's gonna be a lot of feedback. Check, 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 check. Hello, Olivia. Welcome to join the Google Meet.
你好，
你好. Hi, Alex. Oh, we have a lot of people in the Google Meet today. All right, we're gonna do a quick review for lesson 18, the text 2, and then we're gonna play a little bit Kahoot. Hi, Alex. Is that your brother?
Yes, it is. Oh, get the YouTube live stream too. Where is it?
Alex, I'm gonna ask you to turn off the webcam
Oh,
because later on I'm going to gonna put you guys on the screen, only like the part, and we can see like who's talking.
okay. Should I also be muted? Or
Yeah, if you're not talking, you can mute yourself.
okay.
Okay, we'll start. Take this out, take this out. Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. 大家好. Welcome to Mr. Cho's Chinese class. And today we're going to try to wrap up lesson 18 and I'm going to play a little bit game. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so 我们先来看一下第二个课文2. Now I'm going to ask you guys to read one sentence per person. So I'm going to go alphabetically on the chat and in the Google Meet. Alex, can you read the first sentence? Hello? Can you hear me on the Google Meet?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Hello? Oh, can you mute the video on the YouTube?
Hello?
Oh, can you mute the video on the YouTube?
Sure. Yeah, I think I have the YouTube video muted now.
Okay, great. So can you read the first sentence?
Let me play one more card.
Hold on. That's 王行的
Oops, I think it's a little bit laggy. Can you
Yeah.
try again?
王行的 what is that? 姐姐
妹妹.
妹妹
Right.
right?
Yes. 妹妹. Wang Hong.
Oh, slow ID. 王行
What is this?
it's Gang,
Gang. Yeah, great.
Gang.
Gang.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Butterfly?
Oh, what is that?
Put it to.
Cong means from.
Andrew, can you be quiet? My brother's
Is
like,
it your brother trying to help you?
no, he's like
that's a YouTube
playing
Live?
something. Yeah, it's YouTube
Oh.
Live.
I thought it was just a video.
Yeah, Andrew, be nice to your brother. 刚
What
从北京
is that? Oh, I'm sorry, 北京
来.
来
Okay, great. So
要
can you
去
要在
right? 王黄妹妹王红刚才北京来
刚从北京来.
刚从
Yeah, 从 means to from.
王黄的妹妹 yeah 王红刚从北京来
Great. Can you quickly translate that into English?
What?
Can you translate that into English?
Yeah, Wang Hong's little sister, Wang Hong, like arrived at Beijing, or like just arrived at Beijing, or just like went to Beijing.
从北京来
Um,
is not arrived at Beijing.
or like went to?
Come from Beijing.
Oh, come from.
Yeah, come from Beijing. So she just came from Beijing. She was arrived there. I think they're in America probably. In the context.
Oh yeah.
All right, great. Thank you. And we're going to move on to Olivia. Can you unmute yourself and read the next line?
要在美国上大学，现在住在高校因家里学英文。
Great. Can you also quickly translate that into English?
She's going to college in the United States, and so right now she's staying at Gao Xiaoyin's place studying English.
Very good. Let's move on to Tina. Next line. Hello, Tina. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. Can you read the next line?
为了提高英文水平，他每天都看2个小时的电视。
Okay. Can you quickly translate that into English as well?
In order to improve her English skills, she watches 2 hours of TV every day.
Very good. So a couple of things that I want to highlight here. Just have a quick review. First, we have gang. Gang is an adverb. Alex mentioned that the meaning-wise, it's basically the same as 刚才. 刚才 means just now. However, from the grammatic perspective, they are a little bit different. Gang is an adverb. You use that in front of the verb to modify the verb. 刚才, however, is not an adverb. It's a noun. And you use that the same as noun, like you can put that in the beginning of the sentence, or you can just put it in front of the verb, which is a little bit confusing because when you put in front of the verb, like it's very similar as an adjective, adverb, but part of speech wise, it's a little bit different. So actually, usage wise, 刚才 can always be replaced with another time noun, like 星期一、上个星期、去年。Other time, whatever time, basically just change the time. Grammatic function is still the same. However, 刚 is an adverb, so it won't necessarily work. So that is first one, and then the rest we have this phrase here. 为了提高英文水平 in order to improve the English level. So this whole thing is like a long phrase you probably can use to in the sentences altogether. You can replace 英文为了提高 we're talking about sports 为了提高我的篮球水平我每天打3个小时的篮球 stuff like that. And then we also talked about duration of an action 看2个小时的电视 verb plus the time duration plus the noun. So you put the time duration in front of the noun to modify the duration of the action. And we can also kind of change it to 看电视看了2个小时. Excuse me. It's also describing the duration of an action. All right, let's move on to the next slide. Whose turn? Wesley. Hi, Wesley. Are you there? Wesley?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Right. Can you read the next line for us?
What is it?
Do you have the screen on the YouTube open?
Yeah. Oh, no, it just changed. Okay.
Okay. So there's a little bit lag. So, all right, go ahead.
What my name again?
The first 2 lines.
Okay. Oh my god, I can't see what this. 快把电视打开，足球比赛开始了。
Okay. Can you quickly translate it for us?
Hurry up and open the TV. Football tournament is starting.
Okay. Good. 比赛 tournament or competition or game. Next, Yvonne. Hello, Yvonne.
Yes.
Yes. Hi. So can you read the next line?
是吗？我也喜欢看足球。
赛. Okay, so 赛 again the same as a 比赛. We had that in the last sentence. 足球比赛. So 足球赛, 足球比赛 basically the same thing. So can you translate it for us?
Really, I like watching football tournaments.
Okay, don't forget the yeah.
Oh, I also like watching football tournaments.
Excellent. Very good. Next, moving back to Alex.
Hello?
Yeah, you
Okay. Which one is it?
start from 这.
Where is it?
这, the 1, 2, 3, the fourth line.
It's where is it? 这是
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
这是什么 what is that? 足球 right?
Right.
这是什么足球 and that is yeah, what's the word after?
Hey Andrew, you're gonna be known on the YouTube as a terrible brother. If you if you don't
Something with his friends. I'll move to a quieter area. A second.
Okay, or you can just like root for Alex and like support him, you know.
Yeah. Hmm.
怎么?
是
Do you get stuck on 怎么?
赛 right? Wait, 这是什么足球啊?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was reading the wrong line.
Yeah. Next
That's 怎么 right?
Yes, 怎么? Very good.
怎么不是 what is that? 不
Shape.
是
It's a shape. 怎么不是 and it means round.
不是 Sorry, I'm referring to like the textbook because like I also saw it there.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you can use the textbook. 怎么不是
It says it's 不是圆的
Yes, 怎么不是圆的? All right, can you quickly translate it for us?
It's like oh, what is this football? It's just like the shape of the ball isn't like round. It's not a circle ball.
Yeah. How come it's not round? What kind of football is this? Hey, Jay Ken, welcome to join the Google Meet. It's your turn. You just joined in, and I'm just going by the order in a chat in a people participants list. So, Jay Ken, can you mute yourself? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Hello, Jay Ken. Hi.
Do I read the next one?
Yeah. Yes. Can you also mute the YouTube video?
Hi. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes, great. Thank you. And you just read the next line, please.
这不是国际足球，这是美式足球。
Right. And can you also quickly translate it for us?
This is not traditional soccer. This is American soccer.
Very good. 国际 means international. So I think I didn't talk too specifically about that previously. So 国际足球 international football, which is soccer. And actually, this word is pretty useful if you go to China. I think a lot of companies, a lot of hotels, they like to brand themselves as like international hotel, 国际大酒店, some 国际 something something 公司. You know, just sounds like international and make your company sounds more legit. So 国际 it's pretty useful here. And then 美式 we talked about that before, and you can replace 美 with other countries, whichever country style. Next one on the list, Olivia.
足球应该用脚踢，为什么那个人用手抱着sorry, I forgot that one. 跑呢?
Yeah, 跑 means to run, like 跑步.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So can you translate it for us?
To play football, you kick the ball with your feet. So why is the guy running with the ball in his hands?
Excellent. Very good. So last one, Tina, last line here.
美式足球可以用手。
Yes. And can you quickly translate it for us as well?
You can use your hands in American football.
Very good. All right, so you guys can take a break. I have a couple of grammar points to explain. I'm gonna maybe ask you guys a little bit later. Did somebody else just join us? Hi, Meriden, 你好.
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, I'm going to talk a little bit about the accompanying action 这. So it was in the sentence that Olivia just read, 用手抱着跑, right? So I'm going to quickly talk about that. So the structure is we have here is 抱着跑, and I'm going to put that into three parts. The first part, 抱, I'm going to call that the accompanying action, and then the red word 跑. I'm going to call that the MA, main action. So we have an accompanying action. After that, we have 这, and then we have the main action connected together. I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples. Well, actually, I'm going to ask you guys to complete those examples. Accompanying action plus 这 plus main action. So we have 躺着, do something. Mirden? So 躺着, what do you do when you're lying on bed? 躺着.
躺着在床上.
Yeah, well, 在床上躺着, right? So that's correct. But we are trying to put in a main action. So we're going to use 躺着 as a accompanying action. So that's like the status. That's a less important action. But what do you do like when you lie on bed?
读书.
Yeah, 躺着读书. Very good. So the main action here is 读书. You are like trying to read, but the accompanying action that kind of shows your status, how you are reading, is 躺着, lying down. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the next one. Wesley, 闭着眼睛. I also did some examples. So I had 躺着看手机. A lot of people lie on their bed and watch the phone. So next one we have Wesley, right? Wesley, 闭着眼睛. What do you do with your eyes closed? 闭着眼睛做什么？
想心事。
闭着眼睛什么？
想心事。
闭着眼睛想心事. Okay, thinking about things. 闭着眼睛想心事. And what do I have? Oops. It's in a different order. So I'll move on to the 站着 next, and then come back to the 闭着眼睛 again. Yvonne, so 站着. What do you do when you're standing? 站着. What can you do?
我站着看手机。
站着看手机. Okay. 躺着看手机, 站着看手机, 闭着眼睛看手机. How about that? All right, so I have 站着睡觉 because when I lived in the city, I took the train, and in the morning, you can never get a seat. I guess nowadays you can, maybe, but it used to be very crowded on the train, right? And sometimes I fall asleep when I'm even standing. So 站着睡觉. 闭着眼睛, I had 闭着眼睛做作业, because sometimes when I ask you guys to do character copy, and the first three characters are right, the last two they're just wrong. I don't know why. Like how you're just copying, literally. You did it right in the first one or two copies, and then later on, it got wrong. So I would say maybe 你是闭着眼睛做作业, so you didn't even look at the previous copies. Last one, we have going back to Alex. 哭着.
What?
哭着, what do you 哭着怎么样？哭着做什么？
哭着吃东西。
哭着吃东西。Okay, 哭着吃冰淇淋 maybe. A lot of people say like 很多人说他们伤心的时候会吃冰淇淋，所以哭着吃冰淇淋 that matches. I have 哭着对我说, so talking to me when that person is crying. All right, so this is a accompanying action 这, and I'm gonna do a quick comparison with 一边一边. So 一边一边 we've learned that before. That is doing two actions simultaneously at the same time. So 哭着对我说 for me, I think it's pretty close to 一边哭 一边对我说 they are basically the same thing to me. But sometimes there are actually some differences about between the two. So when we are using 一边, it's really emphasizing on the two actions taking place simultaneously. It's they are supposed to be two like independent actions. You just put it together. For example, 你也可以说很多人喜欢一边洗澡一边唱歌，一边洗澡一边唱歌。So a lot of people like to sing when they're in the shower, right? 一边洗澡一边唱歌。So those two actions are not necessarily like supposed to be together. You just it's just like happen to be putting those two independent actions that together they are happening simultaneously. Hello, Tom. Michael. Hi, Michael. So, and then going back to the AA J plus MA, so the structure we are talking about today. This one is a little bit different. So we are calling that accompanying action with J, right? So there is a main action and there is an accompanying action. So you're mainly talking about what's happening. If the question is what's happening, and it's going to be, the answer is going to be the main action. And you put another accompanying action to show the status. In that sense, it's kind of like an adverb describing the main action. So, and usually that the accompanying action happens before the main action, and it no longer requires an active effort to perform. So if we say like 躺着看手机, right? You're actually really focusing on like watching your phone. You're not really putting any effort into like lying down anymore. So that's why it's called a status or accompanying action. 拿着书，他拿着书 another example here. 他拿着书回答了我的问题. So he hold his book and answered my question. So what he's mainly doing is answering my question, but he's like the status, the accompanying action is like he also has his books in his hand. So there is a which word is more important, which word is just like tag along sort of. And if that's the case, we can't really change that into 一边一边. So we wouldn't really say 我一边躺着一边看手机, because 躺着 is not an action that's going to be requiring an effort for you to perform anymore, right? You just lie down. That's a status. So if that is the case, we don't really use that with 一边一边. Any questions? You guys in a Google Meet? Do you guys have any questions about this? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so here we have another structure. 用 item A 做 item B. Somebody asked me about this question when we are doing the museum challenge. So I'm going to quickly mention that 用乐高做了这个东西，做了这个作品. So use the Lego to do this, because like I ask you guys, when you do this challenge, you need to describe what you did, right? And a lot of people say like, I don't know how to say I used this banana as this moon in the picture. So 我用香蕉做了月亮, something like that. All right, so we have another part, and who just joined us? Was that Michael? Michael, it's your turn. Hello, Michael. Can you unmute yourself and mute the YouTube video?
Yep. Wait. Oh no! I lost track of where I put the tab for the YouTube live stream. Okay. For the YouTube live stream. Okay. Live stream. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you. We are having a feedback. Yeah, I'm gonna mute. Okay, sorry about that. Michael, your mic is fine. You just need to because there's a delay between the Google Meet and the YouTube video, about like 2 to 3 seconds. So the sound that's coming out from the YouTube is gonna be captured by the microphone again, and then it's gonna be sent to the YouTube again, so it's gonna create a loop. So that's what's happening. So as long as you can mute a YouTube video, find the tab, mute the YouTube video, you hear the same sound on the Google Meet. So let's move on to whose turn is this? I forgot. Was that Wesley or Yvonne? Or Tina? Was that Tina? I don't remember. Can somebody in the Meet just jump in and well, actually, for the sake of time, I'm gonna just do that so that we can have time to do the game. 你看, look. So a lot of times when Chinese people, especially in the spoken language, they like to repeat the words a couple of times. If it's like a 2-character word, they tend to repeat it 2 times. If it's like a 1-character word, they might repeat it like 3 times. Like sometimes they would say 来, come 3 times. Here you have 你看. Other examples like 快吃. When you're like maybe eating at a guest place and then eating at somebody's home, and then they're gonna like ask you like to eat more. 快吃. Don't be so polite. So they would repeat it multiple times. 这么多人都压在一起。So 那么多人都压在一起。So many people, they are like pressing against each other, they crushing on each other. 下面的人不是要被压坏了吗？ So 下面的人 so this is a 被 passive voice. The person on the bottom, underneath 下面的人 wouldn't that person become crashed? And 压坏 is like a action plus a result. Yeah, you press and the result become 坏 and then it's like get injured. 被压坏了。高小英 said 别担心 don't worry. 他们的身体都很棒 so their body is really good. So 棒 here means like very good, excellent. 很棒很厉害很好 Basically there's a good variation of words you can use now. 而且还穿特别的运动服 Also they are wearing special sports suits. 没问题 there's no problem. 我看了半天也看不懂 So 半天 means half a day. I think we talked about the usage of 半 before. So 我看了半天也看不懂 So and I don't understand. 还是看别的吧 I'd rather to watch something else. And then 高雄 said 你在美国住半年就会喜欢了 If you live in America for half a year. So we had 半天 there and now we have 半年 half a year. 就会喜欢了 You would like it. 我男朋友看美式足球的时候 My boyfriend when he's watching American football 常常连饭都忘了吃 And he always forgot to eat. So last one we're gonna talk about is 连 object 都 I think we mentioned about that before 连饭都忘了吃 Even forgot to eat meal. So it can be something positive. It can be something that is negated. It's like so good that you even have that, or it's so bad that you even do that. 我今天太忙了，连 I didn't even eat lunch. Let me pick somebody. Wesley. 我今天太忙了，连 I didn't even eat lunch.
连中餐都没吃。
连中餐 means Chinese food. So if we want to say
午餐
yes, 午餐 or 午饭都没有吃 Okay, so you're going to put the object before 连午餐 which is the noun, the object 都 and then plus the verb which is negated because it didn't happen 都没有吃 And pay attention, we're not using 都不吃 here because it didn't happen. If I'm not eating dinner tonight, then you can say 我太忙了，我今天可能连晚饭都不吃了。So 不 is for negation that is happening now or in the future. 没有 is negation for action that didn't take place. All right, thank you, Wesley. And we're going to go to Yvonne next. 他早上打扫整理了房间，连 he even wiped the window. Yvonne, do you know how to say window?
No.
No?
Nope.
Okay. Window is 窗. It sounds very close to the bed, 床, right? 床 is the second tone, and 窗 is first tone. 窗。连 yeah, so 连窗都 Do we have the word for wipe? 连窗都
连窗都没有。
没有擦 I was supposed to say like I was going to say he did something good that he even wiped the window. So 连窗都擦了 I'm gonna type the 窗都擦了 I'm gonna put it in the chat. Alright, so I think that's about it. That's all I have. Now we're gonna move on to games. Alright, so if you're using that on your computer, you can just try to like put the YouTube on one side and then open another window for the game on the other side. If you have two devices, then you can split things up more easily. All right, I thought we're gonna only have like a couple of people, so I only left a space for a few people, so not everybody is shown up on the screen. I hope that is okay, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to. Oh, I need to set this up first. 等一下。So you can go to kahoot.it first. All right, so you guys should be able to see that. I'm gonna also type the game ID in the chat. 7928150 7928150. Please use your real name so that I know it's you and I won't kick you out. What should the winner get? People on the YouTube can also give me suggestions.
$20.
$20? No, I have no money. Hi Sky, welcome joining the Kahoot. And Yan as well. Anybody? Oh, Yan. 兵长是什么意思啊？ Winner gets a high five when quarantine ends. Okay, that's easy. All right, winner's gonna decide. Winner's gonna decide. Something reasonable. All right, is everybody in the game? Can we start now? Top 3 get extra credit. All right, definitely you'll get extra credit. Here we go.这个很简单，姚明做什么运动？ Okay, so yes, 篮球。 Oh, you guys can unmute yourselves and so that I can hear you a little bit more lively response. You can also try to trick other people.
My game's lagging. I can't see what's happening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Couldn't see what the answers.
Where does 被 go in this sentence? 礼物的 blank 他 blank. What? Oh, I think I messed up the question. Third blank 礼物的他 It should be 他的礼物给他的朋友沙发要坏了 I'm sorry. That's a bad question. I don't know what happened. I think I skipped this question when I was editing the Kahoot. So bonus question for Michael. I'm sorry, Tina, you lost your lead. All right. 他做什么运动? 他做什么运动? All right. Another mistake. 运 you should have a running component. 他做什么运动? 这个很简单。Yeah, OK， 这是羽毛球吗？
Yeah.
OK。美式足球你可以用什么？国际足球你要用什么？
哦。
美式足球用什么？可以用什么？国际足球可以用什么？这个挺简单的啊。Pay attention to the characters. Oh, everybody got this. Oh no, not everybody got this right. Somebody choose Mao. So Mao is a hair, right? If it goes to the other side, and so I think we talked about that a couple of times in the class. 洗毛尖 is not a thing. 洗手间, okay? So pay attention to. It's very similar, just like which side the last row goes. Oh, Michael got this wrong. I want to continue to sing. Which phrase should you use to continue to do something? All right, 我想唱下去 continue to verb plus 下去唱下去 verb plus 下去 continue to do an action. 我想唱下去，我想下去唱 means I want to go downstairs and sing. 我想 yeah 我下去想唱，我想下去唱，下去 should go before. Michael, don't give up, okay? You're not playing to win, you're playing to practice. Even if you got it wrong, it doesn't really matter. I can, I'm gonna explain the mistakes so that you can understand it a little bit better. The point is not to win the game. The point is to practice Chinese, people. 美式足球也叫 I think there's a slide we talked about what? We talked about the shapes. Yes, the shapes. Alright, 橄榄球. Okay, 橄榄 means oval. So 橄榄球 oval ball because of the shape. People just like keep selecting 羽毛球 because I coached badminton. Lag is I'm sorry guys. Maybe what would be the better way? Alright, next time I'll try to
lag.
Yeah, I know. I just realized the problem because if you're seeing the video on YouTube, it might be 3 to 4 seconds or even longer depending on the internet.
Like by the time you explain the question just showed up on this video, so I'm literally just here quitting.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I think there's a way for me to put the video on the Google Meet as well. Maybe it's gonna be better. I'll try to do that next time.
Yeah.
打羽毛球不要什么东西 Oops, there should be 2 answers. I only have 1. I ended the stream for everybody. I think it's supposed to be 羽毛球拍. Somehow I forgot to change it. So it's 靴子. 靴子 is like boots, so you don't need boots. You do need water though. You're gonna sweat a lot and you need to drink water. 你要喝水.
Water.
为什么美式足球很危险 ？Halfway through， 因为你会 red 你会淹死 ，green 你会累死 ，blue 你会被球踢死 ，and yellow 你会被压死。and 你会被压死。Okay. Oh, you know what? That's something that I might be able to do right now.
Oh, so
I bet Athena has really great connection. How do you say today I ran for 2 hours? Red 我今天2点跑步了。Blue 我今天跑步跑了2个钟头。C no not C Yellow 我今天2点跑步了。And Green 我今天跑步2个钟头。And that is 我今天跑步跑了2个钟头。So this is the other way to say it. We can also say 我今天跑了2个钟头的步 using time to describe the noun, right? My friend got hit by a volleyball. Which one is correct? 我的 Red 我的朋友被排球打到了。Blue 我的朋友打到了被排球。Yellow 我的被朋友打到了。And Green 我的朋友被排球打到了。我的朋友被排球 passive voice. So action receiver 被 action carrier and then plus the action.
All right.
Anybody who's leading in the chat? Tina. Tina is leading among the people in the chat. Number 11, 你去打篮球的时候需要什么东西？There's a trap here. You have to like actually see the words to see the trap. Be careful. I knew it. See? Huh? Oh, sorry guys, I messed up. I changed the question and I didn't change the correct answer. So it's supposed to be green, and the trap was the blue ones. There are actually people. Well, it doesn't matter because everybody got this wrong. So the blue is like the color blue line, and it's the wrong line, right? But for the basketball, 篮球, it should be the one with the bamboo radical.
we got tricked out. It's all supposed to be tennis.
Yeah. 什么地方游泳最不危险？高文中说游泳太危险了。在哪里游泳最不危险？在游泳池游泳最不危险。Okay. Anybody choose 家里 Yeah, somebody choose 家里 So, I guess that can be correct. Remember, like in the, I don't know if you guys watched the video, what Chinese people were doing at during quarantine. Like someone's like put 一个脸盆 and put water in there, and he lie on the sofa and like pretend he's swimming. So 这个不是很危险。为了 where should we put it? First, second, third, fourth? 这个挺简单的吧。 OK， 为了提高中文水平 ，so you put that in the very beginning of the sentence， 没有问题啊。Oh, Tina's back to number one. 如果你不做运动，你会越来越什么？如果你不做运动 ，red is 健壮 ，blue is 胖，黄色的是累，越来越高兴。Maybe that makes sense. 如果你不做运动，你会越来越高兴。For some people who hate sports, maybe that actually makes sense. Number 15. 踢国际足球的时候，你可以怎么样球怎么样，不可以怎么样球怎么样。So, what should be A? What should be make it easier because of the lag? C should be 这 right? So it should be action 这球跑 action 这球跑。So that rules out the yellow one. 你可以A, which is 踢着球跑，你不可以抱着球跑。So that's like pretty directly from the text. What does 我一个月没吃中国菜了 mean? That's pretty straightforward. Red, I eat Chinese food every day. Blue, I haven't had Chinese food for a month. Yellow, I ate Chinese food for a month. And green, I ate Chinese food last month. 我一个月没吃中国菜了。Okay, everybody got that right. Excellent. Which of the following sentences is not correct? So some of them are not grammatically correct. Red, 他3年没运动了。Blue, 他篮球打得很好。Yellow, 我看着电视糖。And green, 我的功课被狗吃了。Which one is not correct? Okay, and is should be 我躺着看电视，我躺着看电视。Again, you know, the 躺 is a accompanying action, so you should go before, kind of like an adverb describing the main action, which is 看电视。Now, 在现在 or 今天 that helps you roll out 2 questions. I haven't exercised for half a year. How do you say half a year? Okay, 半年没做运动了。When was the last time you guys exercised?
Does walking count?
No.
Oh. Then
I thought you were going to ask like, does 躺着 count? All right, so we have our last question. 你去跑步的时候需要什么东西 ？What do you need? Red 拍子 ，blue 球 ，yellow 鞋子 ，and green 帽子 ，which is essential, most essential. All right, and it's 鞋子 yes. You don't have to have hat, but you have to have your shoes, right? Don't argue with me like you can run with your barefoot, but you have to wear your hat. And all right, number 3 we have Athena. Number 2 we have Tina, and number 1 on the podium we have is that Yan? Okay, and then we have Jakin number 4, and I forgot, I couldn't read the next one. All right, that's it for today. I hope you guys bear with the technical issues. First time we tried to do that on the internet. Kind of, sort of worked, but not 100%. So I'll try to do better next time. I have to go to my son's school, pick up his stuff, so I'm gonna end the stream now. Have a good weekend, everyone. 再见。 Bye.
Bye.
拜。
拜拜。
拜拜。